Okay, listen up, Judah. You're gonna be getting braces very soon. But before you do, let's just say we're gonna do a bunch of things to your mouth, like inserting this clay to make an exact replica of your teeth. Okay? Wait, I'm not ready for that kind of dental care yet. So while I am currently recording and making this video, I have braces on my teeth. And while there's still going to be a long process of how things are going to go for my teeth, I figure while we're waiting for this whole thing to go down, how about I tell you so far what's happened with the process of fixing my teeth? Because let me tell you right now, it was kinda scary. Anyways, when I started growing teeth from a young age, I had one tooth at the top of my mouth that was growing the other way. And it was like that for quite some time. And if it kept going like that, then naturally I would start having problems when I got older. And I definitely didn't want to imagine that. So when the time was coming close to getting braces, we went to the orthodontist to check on how my teeth were and see what we needed to do. Surprisingly, she thought me and my parents were Filipino, which, by the way, we're not. We're entirely Mexican. And apparently some guy in Virginia Beach thought the same thing too while I was having a haircut, which... Alright, sorry. Off topic. Moving on. But anyways, the orthodontist said I could still get my braces without having my weird tooth getting in the way. And if anything, the braces were going to help to get it back in shape. The whole process started by them simply putting tiny circles between my teeth, which didn't hurt at all, and I had to just leave them there for about 3 weeks or so. Afterwards, I had to go back so that they could make this clay model of my teeth to determine how my braces were going to be. And while that doesn't sound like the worst thing ever when described in words, it was very uncomfortable to have in my mouth, and they had to leave it in there and press down on it hard. And what makes it worse is that my teeth were hurting from the full force of the clay. I felt like a Plasmus from Teen Titans. But back to the point, because we're still not done yet. If anything, this was just the beginning of what things were going to be like for the future of my teeth. And what do you know? Because 3 weeks later, they had to put an expander on my teeth, which is basically this tab that has 4 tooth hooks, which firmly holds onto your teeth and shifts them back together. And it was a huge pain for them to put it on me. And it hurt so bad and it messed with my tongue so much that I literally couldn't speak for 3 days. Wow. So this is what being mute feels like. I was literally just making these annoying noises to try and say what I wanted. Okay, Judah, what do you want for dinner? I'm sorry, what do you want? So, yeah, I had to basically be like that for 3 days. And eventually I was able to talk with it on after some practice. Next, after having it for about a few months now, then it was time for them to remove the expander. And oh my, the relief I felt was so much better, since I no longer had to have a piece of metal at the top of my mouth. However, when did I ever say that we were done with this process? Yeah, we're gonna keep going. As for the last step, at least for now, they had to put on the braces on my teeth. And I'm sure just like anyone else, that was a long process to go through. And if there's a challenge for the orthodontist, it was my very sensitive tongue. So they ended up having to put this tongue stopper thingy in my mouth so that while they applied the glue, the tacks, and wire to my mouth, at least that way my tongue won't be in the way. It didn't hurt that much while they were putting all of those things on, but afterwards it definitely hurt in order to get used to it. And on top of that, they had to put these tiny rubber bands that help pull in my teeth right, and ever since then, I've gotten used to having them on. It's definitely been hard in between because while I started eating with them on, it did hurt a lot. So I kind of had to start off with eating, softer foods, and then naturally moving on to solid foods as time goes on. And occasionally, if parts of the braces start hurting my gums, they just put mini wax over those parts of the braces, and then, most of the time I feel better overnight. And then naturally I just take off the wax. So, yeah, that's basically everything that happened so far with fixing my teeth. Ever since then, I've been going to the orthodontist so that they change the wire every now and then. And I've also been going to the dentist for frequent cleaning of my teeth. But I guess now, since I got older, I guess they stopped offering me toys for being a good patient. However, I still highly doubt we're even close to being done yet. Anyways, like I said, that's everything that happened so far. I hope it all ends well for my teeth, And I'll definitely make a part 2 to this video once, I guess, more interesting things have happened. As always, I'll see you later. Hey guys, it's your boy, Judah again. So, some quick updates to the whole video process making thing. I got a new PC computer for my own, and the reason I'm saying this is because before I was animating on a different computer, and now I'm moving my animations here. And that's why the animations and the drawings and the whole color scheme has looked a little different. I still gotta get used to drawing here. And just another reminder that naturally videos will take a little longer to make due to the length of the video and because very soon I will be back in school. Anyways, I'm probably gonna shift between making end cards and not making end cards. But I'm glad I'm able to catch up with everybody. Anyways, I'll see you all.